Well, I don't even know how to start off this video. I was almost technically forced to sell my 2008 twin-turbo Lamborghini Gallardo. I'm not gonna say forced because that wouldn't be the right word, but I think situationally forced to sell my twin-turbo Lamborghini Gallardo. Now, before you guys go to the comment section and absolutely explode, let me explain, and I'm sure you'll understand. As a kid, I've always dreamed of a shiny twin-turbo Lamborghini in my garage. The story with the Gallardo, as you can tell right now, there is oil all over the floor. Now, that does not mean the engine is blown up or anything like that. As a matter of fact, the reason why I sold it is because I don't have any space for this thing. So I've been looking at it and pondering and thinking, what the heck do I do, because I want to rebuild it. I don't have a shop. I am working in a little small garage. I've moved from Washington, where I had a shop, I had everything, to Florida, where I have nothing, and I'm quote unquote almost starting from scratch. Now, it's super exciting for me, but it's kind of a slowdown in the channel. But then again, a lot of people enjoy the fact that I'm starting from scratch. So with that being said, I was thinking about it, like, watch, next thing I need to do is pull out the motor. So if I pull out the motor and put it right over here, done. My garage is completely slammed. I have no more room. First of all. Second of all, the plan wasn't to rebuild this thing just stock or just a simple twin turbo. Now, even the twin turbo kit is fully custom fabbed, so I'd need a lot more machinery than I have right now in order to get that done, which bumps me into the fact that I don't have any space. On top of that, I was planning to wide body it and do a couple of things. For example, even welding the quarter panel on, I need a aluminum welder. I don't have any space. I know it sounds dumb, but that's why we are building a shop. I want to focus on the shop. That way that thing gets busted out, say 6, 7, 8 months from now. We'll see what kind of difficulties we will bump in with that. I will vlog everything and show you guys because I'm super excited for that. But with the shop, I'm able to do projects like this. Now, if I continue with this project, it will just sit here for 6, 7 months until I build a shop because I physically cannot get it done. I'm not gonna take this to a shop. I'm not gonna give it to someone to finish it. What's the point of that? I bought it for YouTube content. So I'm sitting here and I just walked around it for the past couple of days and I'm like, dude, I have to sell it. There's just no other thing I can do right now because it's either gonna sit for 6 months, 7 months, and then I start working on it, or sell it right now and then be able to do my M240 in the garage and a couple more exciting things we have for the channel. So that's kind of the reason why I was forced to sell it. And I know it sucks, but guys, I just hope you can understand. Now, as for the oil, why is there oil on the ground? I had Parts Box, which is a company that dismantles vehicles, come out here and do a compression test on the engine. And let me tell you guys something. The compression is all good. 120 all around, all in 10 cylinders. I almost said 8 cylinders. And we agreed to a price. Obviously, it's a little bit less than what I paid for it, but that's kind of the cost of taking a risk. So guys, we're gonna get this thing packaged up because the towing is coming in about an hour. I gotta get this thing sealed up, get it ready for the towing. And if you guys need any parts, it will be at Parts Box. I will tag their Instagram down below. So this thing is gonna get dismantled. And as a matter of fact, we're most likely gonna go down to Parts Box and watch them dismantle this thing, which I may shed a tear, but it's life. Now, obviously, do not worry. We are gonna be rebuilding cars, just things that are a little bit more reasonable than this Lamborghini until we build a shop. I also have a super exciting challenge series coming to the channel, and everything may go full circle and make sense. Also, excuse my little sniffles. We got a cold front here in Florida, and I think when I came back from Washington, I caught a little flu, so my voice may sound off. And I got a hat on, but yeah, my neighbor is already looking at me like, he's like, bro, you're not cold?
Are you not cold, are you?
And that right there is the towing. He probably missed my house. Nope, he didn't. He waved to me. So So I'm assuming he's turning around. You see, the thing about me is I'm a human, and I gotta admit, I failed. I failed. On this project, I over-leveraged myself, I over-hyped myself, and I simply failed. Now, I'm not afraid to admit that because we try to do things that are very, very hard, and often we fail. But it's only the people that are brave enough to try will ever know if they will succeed in something like that or not. Now, I'm not too mad because I didn't fail because of my incapabilities. I failed because I have no room. Now, you see all the names on here are the people that donated money towards this build. Don't worry, I'm going to 100% refund every single one of you guys because, yeah, that's it. I'm just going to refund it because that's the right thing to do. I don't need your guys' money. My goal is to basically build, especially in this year, is to build a friendship with you guys. That way you guys know exactly all the ups and downs in my life, because oftentimes YouTubers just show the ups and it all looks like it's beautiful and glorious on the outside, but on the inside, it's pretty tough. So yeah, gotta get this thing finished up. I feel like I'm wrapping up like a Christmas present. I got evidence bag or something, you know? Oh, this is crazy, man. I had a little false alarm. That towing earlier was actually not for this car, so I got a little bit more time. Well, I wrapped everything up. This Christmas present is about ready to go. We need one more strip right here, but I need to get access to the steering wheel, make sure I can navigate this car or turn it at least the slightest little bit to get out of here and onto the flatbed. Woo-wee! Woo-wee! I'm sad. I'm sad, honestly. At the same time, I'm happy, but I'm sad. I'm more sad than happy. Let's just say that. All right, boys. It's happening. Woo-wee! Oh man, that's it, she's off. We're gonna follow it right now though. See it get unloaded and get on this dismantling rack. But yeah, we got everything taped up, looking solid. Yes sir. Look at this though, look at this. I got my garage bag. I can't imagine, dude. Look at that, woo! Now this is gonna go in there. Yeah, there she is. Didn't realize I was gonna catch up to it because I left a couple minutes later, but caught up to it. Woo! Man, I'm gonna miss it, honestly. It's gonna be sad seeing it all dismantled here in a little bit. But we're going to the shop right now, pick up the check. Well, the shop where that car is going to right now. Basically, we'll be there like a minute before him. And I wish I can see it get dismantled. So if I can see it get dismantled, I'll definitely film you guys some content. If not, I want to show you guys a couple of updates with the shop and things like that.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine is here, you can take a break.
Boys already destroying it, jeez.
I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. Baby, you're like I don't care, baby, by the way.
My boy's a certified driver, you know?
If you feel like a room without a roof, because I'm fly balloon. If you feel like happiness is the truth, because I'm...
Alright boys, it's the last time we'll see it in whatever one piece it is right now, because these scavengers are about to hop on and dismantle this thing in literally like a day and a half. It'll be something like this over here. That's a McLaren. Oh, it was once a McLaren, but you get the point. You know, my last condolences seeing it in whatever one piece it is right now. All right, boys, that's it for now. They said tomorrow morning I can come back and it should be all disassembled and they'll be pulling the engine. So super excited about that. But in the meantime, let's give you guys a couple of updates regarding the shop and my life. So we're pulling up right now to where my future shop, or I guess it's not even a shop, it's more of a hobby shop. But I say hobby shop because it's not gonna be a commercial shop. It's not gonna be a shop that's open to the public. It's gonna be my personal hobby shop where I'll be able to wrench on cars, do my own things, because I don't have customer work or anything like that. I don't like customer work. I don't take on customer work. Now, as you can see, it's kind of in a almost undeveloped area. I mean, there's a house over there, which is a friend of mine. But the point is, it's very quiet here, silent, no traffic. And by the time any of this gets developed, it may take a couple of years at very least. I'm saying 5, maybe 7 years. So I'll have some privacy for quite some time. But the idea is that this is gonna be a hobby shop, and total square footage, I think, is like 3,400 of indoor living space. Well, actually undercover. No, I lied, because there's gonna be outside lanai. But let's say an area with AC and heating is around 3,400 square foot, if I'm not mistaken. 2,050 square feet of that is gonna be the shop. And then 1,400 square feet of that is gonna be the indoor living, where I'll be living there temporary, or my filmer, or somebody will figure that out. But the point is, I'm super excited to start. And the only thing I'm kind of bouncing off right now is I'm trying to set up the financing. Now, we're gonna get a construction loan for this thing, or perhaps one of you guys wants to invest. So if that's something you guys are interested in, please reach out to me in my inbox, my email down below. And if you have funds and you wanna get a return on your money, this is something you can take a look at while it's being built, because I'm gonna vlog everything. But besides the point, that's the only thing we're kind of working on. I wanna show you guys a quick 2-second layout. You see that little marker right over there? From there to there, I'm gonna say, I don't know, maybe that's 60 feet, 70 feet. It's obviously on the survey paper, but the driveway is gonna be right here, and the shop is gonna be on the left side over there. Now you can see an aerial view from a drone that I took of just a quick layout, 5-second drawing of where the shop is gonna be and where the property lines are. So yeah, you get a point over there. Now I will attach a picture of the blueprints for this thing. And mind, the blueprints are extremely simple. This shop was built, or was designed specifically to be simple, be usable, and nothing fancy, nothing over the top, just kind of an easy maintenance place, because I don't ever plan to sell it. You know, who knows what life has to throw at me, but I don't plan to sell it. It's something I'll leave in Florida for a long, long time, and whatever. You know, it's something that I don't plan to sell, and I don't want it to be complicated or super fancy or over the top or super expensive or anything like that. Also, if you do have any questions or comments you'd like to add or modify the plan in a specific way, or just give me any kind of tips, feel free to comment them down below in the comment section. I'll be reading everything. So super excited to get that started, by the way. Ah, my garage. Woo, I am excited. Let's do a quick cleanup. Well, I over-cleaned that spot right there. Not too worried about it right now, because we got a big mud job on this thing, which I just cleaned up this aisle. As you can tell, this one's still messy. I'm gonna back it in here and get this thing busted out, because it's been way too long. And it's been way too long because I don't have space. And this is the reason why I've sold the Lamborghini. Another reason, because I don't have space and I'm so inefficient. It's breaking my head. I hate it. I used to finish projects in a month, 2, 3 absolute max. Now this, month 7, and it's not even that big of a job, so. Bro, this is crazy. It feels like I have a garage now. Oh my goodness. I don't have to plan if it's gonna rain or not, if I can work on the car or do anything like that. Wow. Now this is gonna get done a lot faster. As for this all,
It's enough to make a grown man cry, and that's okay.
this all gets erased. Oh man. If I were to teach you guys one thing, it's gonna be how to lose money. It's very easy. You buy an auction car that you tell yourself you're gonna fix and you don't follow through, and then you sell it for a loss. Follow me for more tips. Instagram at BYBTim. Well, guys, it's literally the next day. Not even day, well, I guess. It's 12:55. I dropped off the car yesterday around 12:55. So it's about been 24 hours since Parts Box received the car. Now, I'm 3 minutes away, and I'm very curious to what extent have they stripped this thing. I'm being mind blown if they're at the point where they're just fully stripped and probably the motor's the last thing. I would assume so. So let's see. Jeez. This thing pulls. Serious right now? Hey, I want to buy it back. Yo, what's going on? Dude. Yeah, I don't think there's much left of this Gallardo. 24 hours, huh? I dropped it off yesterday. You know, the fire damage wasn't all that bad looking at it now. All the inside stuff is pretty safe over here. Look at this. This was like the hot point here. Some damage there. Could have reupholstered that, put it back out together. Bro, I am blown away right now. Dashboard. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I would have done this myself at home with no equipment. It would have been quite a crazy one, to be honest. These boys are hustling though. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, no way. That's it, boys. That's it, huh? That's all she wrote? There's a heart. Yo, that better not drop, dude. That's sketchy. Woohoo, buddy. Now it goes on the surgery table, yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna dissect it right here.
Dissect it? Like, honestly, it's not that bad. Not sure if the transmission is rebuildable. Like 95% sure it is, but I can't say 100%. As for the engine, 100%. Compression's all solid. Basically unbolt that transmission, slide this bad boy off, take off the intake, rebuild everything, restore, clean up, powder coat, do whatever, ice, freeze, whatever the gun is, you know, make sure everything's nice and clean, and then reassemble it, and technically you're solid. So the heart is good, so pretty amazing to see.
Hold on. One second.
That's pretty average.
You know, I'm curious how this thing was torn apart, so we're gonna talk to Jacob, the guy responsible of taking this project on. I guess, right? Not really responsible, but responsible for dismantling it. So,
all right.
What is that wrench for, first of all?
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right.
So
what we got here?
How difficult was this thing, realistically? I know you guys just tore apart McLaren recently, and I see this thing, it took 24 hours since I've dropped it off to it looking like this, which for me is mind-blowing, and I have a couple of questions.
All right. From a 1 to 10 scale,
yeah,
I'll say it was definitely a lot easier than a McLaren, which I recently worked on. Right. I'll give it a 6 out of 10, all right? As you can see, we just recently pulled out the heart of this car, all right? We got the engine and the transmission, okay?
Question here.
What you got?
Would I be able to pull this out in my garage without special equipment, realistically?
Realistically, yes. It's really easy, actually. Like, all you had to do
I thought you were gonna say no.
You know, you heard of a cherry picker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, get a cherry picker, bring it to here, and you just pick it up and slide it right out, all right?
I mean, I saw you guys lift the engine quite high. I don't know if a cherry picker would go that high, but...
But honestly, you don't have to go as high as we did. We just gotta cross these members.
Okay.
Go as high as these members and you'll be fine, all right?
You got it.
Also, as we look here, you don't even have to take the cats off, nothing. You can see that most of it is already apart. There ain't much left.
Was interior difficult? Not really, huh? Because it was most of it.
Yeah, most of it was burnt, which made it a little difficult to see where the bolts were because everything's all crisp. But other than dash, pretty straightforward. Just unscrew bolts and it comes apart, right?
Okay. Do you rebuild cars or just tear them apart?
Temporarily. For at the moment, we don't rebuild cars. I used to, but not at the moment.
Looking at this right here, would this be rebuildable?
Everything comes with a price.
Okay,
right?
Makes sense. Enough said.
Yeah,
that's it right there.
There you go.
Yeah, so front end was easy, it comes apart, yeah?
Yep, bumper's easy, headlights are easy, just keep taking it apart.
Look at this, pretty cool. These are they're
Yeah.
gonna be buckle joints or whatever.
Buckle joints,
crash
yeah,
points or
crunch
something.
points,
Crunch
yeah.
points, yeah.
Saves
Here.
you from the accident. Doesn't
Yeah.
save the car though, but right
It's
here as
interesting.
well. Yeah,
Wow,
got them-
so this thing's never been a front end accident, and then obviously it's got aftermarket radiators right there.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's already marked for disassembly and inventory, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
So this thing is gonna be living in a different life. But for now, that's that. I don't
That's
know,
it.
pretty sad, but it is what it is. Hopefully boys make money on it, because that's the plan.
Pretty windy.
Yeah, it's super windy, but we're gonna make the best of it.
All right, what we got here? We got some subframes from an i8. As you can see over here on the left, 2 i8s that we're actually currently fixing.
Fixing, not
Yes,
dismantling. Got
not
it.
dismantling.
So sometimes cars come in, and then you guys end up fixing them because it's a better deal, right?
Yes, that's exactly
Perhaps
right.
you have one that you can use for like 3 parts cars or
There
something
you
like
go.
that, right? Or sorry, 3 rebuilds, which is
Yeah.
pretty smart. It kind of
Oh,
goes
yeah.
hand in hand with the business of rebuilding.
Helps a lot. Here we
And
got
This is a
a
McLaren.
tub from a McLaren, all right? It's pretty nice.
Let me guess, 600,
575.
575.
Yeah.
Wow,
As you can
interesting.
see, some
Look at
water
that.
got stored in there already, but
It's a nice little pool.
yep.
Nice and carbon, everything, huh? No damage to the tub. This tub
No
is for sale,
damage.
yeah.
Yes. You guys are
Interesting.
interested? Hit up Parts Box.
Little promo, you know.
Yeah.
Jeez, this is wild.
Oh yeah, we got
This is wild, dude. I don't.
M4 roof carbon. Both of these are here. This red one here and this gray one.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Got a
that's the
lot of stuff.
basics of. And here we have the subframe from the McLaren.
This attaches to the rear. Okay, inside there,
Yeah.
I see.
Really huge subframe on these cars.
It's safe, not damaged.
Not damaged. And
Wow. I
Yeah.
didn't even know it was this big. That's gonna
There
be
you
what,
go.
the frame rails technically?
yeah, that's the part of the frame rails, and the engine sits in here basically.
Uh-huh.
As you can see, it will connect right there.
Yeah, yeah, I see it connects right
Separates. Yeah.
in there. What a sad day, guys. The Lamborghini is gone and dismantled. Whew. Crazy. But I hope you guys understand why I sold it. I'm trying to focus on the things that give me the most productivity for the time I have available and the space I have available. And the Lamborghini was definitely not one of those. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys need any parts from a Gallardo, you guys know exactly where to go. The link will be down below. Shout out to Parts Box for buying the car, dismantling in 24 hours, and just being nice and amazing people all around. If you guys want to support the channel, cop yourself some merch. The link will also be down below. With all that being said, I love each and every single one of you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Next one's the best one. Peace.